Hey, welcome back to another Shadowverse gameplay video. Today we're ready to hop back into the Chronogenesis Grand Prix Cup rotation, and we're gonna try some Daria craft. So looking at the deck list, we got your standard fare. We are playing 3 Frozen Mammoths. I do think the high roll potential of getting Frozen Mammoths a lot of the time is worth it. Nothing really too notable. I think the one Flame Destroyer is a very nice choice. It's just another way to a 7th card to be able to trigger the Frozen Mammoths, and yeah, nothing too special. I don't think. I think people are running concentrations, but honestly, I don't feel like concentration is the greatest card to have in the deck. But I could be wrong. Yeah. I think the deck is all about, dropping that Daria, getting there as fast as possible. Concentration can be awkward sometimes. Sometimes you draw into too many of your spell boost cards with Daria in hand, and just makes her a little worse. Also, Mystic Ring is an option, but I think there's not really too many cards you would want to Mystic Ring out. Like maybe Nephthys, you could Mystic Ring out your Mordecai back into your deck, that makes sense, but otherwise, not many 2 cards to Mystic Ring out. And we got an interesting one. I definitely don't want to keep the Chimera, and I think this is a fine keep. We'll hope to, draw some cards, and of course, there it is. Mulligans into another Chimera, of course. We're playing second, it's against Shadow. I think Shadow has a pretty difficult time dealing with Daria in general, if it's just mid-range kind. But of course, if our hand turns out to be the way it is, like, not only is it really bad to have Chimera, all these Chimeras in our opening hand, it also means that the Chimeras are not going to be in our deck for when we Daria. And this is this is kind of the price you pay for playing Daria, right? Some of these hands are just going to be atrocious. With some good spells to come, it's possible. And that's a good start. So Clark, we're looking fine. The best case scenario obviously would be, a 1-drop next turn. And that's gonna put us, in a pretty good position if we're gonna be able to get that. Otherwise, we're looking okay here, but it's probably just, it does have to be Clark here. So we're gonna probably play this. Yep. Engulfing flames. So I do want to go ahead and kill the Ceres, which is gonna be good for us.
You can teach me engulfing flames.
What I haven't decided on is if we should decide to go face or not. No, 5 drops. Our opponent's not really going to be playing any 5 drops. This is interesting, I think. Definitely not, the easiest situation to be in. I think I'm actually going to choose to go to kill it. Maybe we can try and play this a little slow. I think our hand does demand a pretty slow play because we do have the Chimeras already, and our opponent playing Aisha here is actually really nice for us, especially if it goes into the Clark. That'd be nice. Oh, this allows attack twice. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay, I guess maybe that's not the greatest for us now, but we're still looking fine, I think. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Engulfing flames.
We'll prepare this Imperial Mammoth for the next turn, and that ensures the Lurching Corpse gets a pretty low value target there. Our hand is still pretty large, I would say. Unfortunately, our opponent does have another Lurching Corpse, and into Prince Catacomb, this is actually fine for us. It's a little annoying. That is pretty annoying though, but I'm gonna go ahead and cast Insight here. Magic Missile. So unfortunately, we're still only going to be able to cast one of these cards, but I think it's fine to go here.
The poets embrace me.
Another Daria, so also a card we don't really want to draw, but so we have a decent position here. So interesting about this situation is our opponent only has 6 shadows, so Ektar, especially with only a Lurching Corpse, is not going to be amazing. Kawi, wow. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting a Kawi, but
I can handle the likes of you.
That's a little more annoying, I would say. I think we can just play this, actually. I mean, obviously we are playing kind of into the hands of our opponent, but our hand is pretty powerful. Although, Shadow's gonna have a lot of more powerful late game cards than us, but I feel like being up to evolution points is pretty decent for us. And, Zombie Party is only okay for them here. It's not that great. Well, our hand looks pretty good. Ooh, that's gonna be nice. Let's see what that yields for us. Oh, Circle is not the greatest one, but so I think we're gonna be able to go here. Gonna evolve this one.
Going beyond dimensions.
Do this, and we get to decide if we want to cast the circle or not. Probably not.
With a bang and a
We don't really want to give them a way to, get this for free, right? And we don't hit into the greatest cards, I would say, but we can try to go for insight here. Knowledge here. I think we can just go for the Clark here.
It's knowledge I see.
Try and acquire a larger board position. An Ektar here, I guess.
This head can't be taken.
Not the greatest for us. We did kind of, get a really awkward draw there, but this is, pretty awkward for us as well. We're gonna go for the Bellinus. Okay, I guess that's okay for us.
Yeah, right.
Well, we might have actually lost. I don't go so quick as to say, oh, yeah, right. What is this? This is 7, eh? Okay, well, I think we can start here. Missile. I think we can start by hitting this too.
Again. Engulfing flames.
I think I'm just gonna, try and preserve some stuff. So, yeah, once again, we're actually gonna evolve here. I think we're gonna try and push for the face. We do have 3 damage in hand, which is gonna be somewhat relevant. Our opponent's gonna have Aisha here, but I mean, it's not that likely that they have it. They already played 1. I'm guessing most Shadow decks, don't play that many. May have maximum 2, so. And we did limit their Ektar, so they're gonna have to play like a Zombie Party Ektar. I would say they have the higher chance of winning, but our chances, we still have chances in this game. Like, if they play Kawi here, okay. So they didn't have anything, but they definitely could have had a lot of stuff there. But I think we kind of had, decent chances.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Perfect, so that's going to be game number 1, and let's go ahead and get with the game number 2, and it's going to be the mirror match. Why not? Or, class mirror match, but is it going to actually be the mirror match is the question. So I definitely don't want Magic Owl playing first, at least. And I think you kind of have to hope you draw, at least one good spell boost card in your your early draws. You can't mulligan everything. It's possibly correct to keep only one of these. Okay, the Flame Destroyer is gonna be fine, I guess. Our opponent's probably gonna know what we're playing, but I don't think Mysterious Knowledge is as big of a giveaway as like Insight. Okay, yeah, see, that's gonna be a pretty good one.
Just maybe this magic will help.
And we're looking fine here. Yeah, if we draw like some decent cards, we're gonna have, a decent chance. I'd hope, always hoping for more 1-drops, but and always hope for more 1-drops, and you always get more 1-drops. It's actually interesting here. Okay, actually, never mind. Yeah, so let's just do this. So one of the more common plays for the opponent would be to play like a Carl, which is the 2/3, and we'll see if they do play it. And then if I didn't have the Wind Blast, the Mysterious Missile is actually the only way for us to kill the Carl. But in this case, it's not. So it might have been, a good idea to, risk it a little bit more by going the Circle that turn, and they trade the 2/2 and target 2/2, and then Missile the Carl. But in this case, we can just go ahead. We do have the Wind Blast, so we will go ahead and use that. We're looking okay here. I am suspecting, like a Halo Golem here. That's gonna set us back a little. If they don't have Halo Golem, I think we're doing fine. Okay, Lyriel. Like, if we can keep a follower on the board, I think we're in a decent position.
Flames are killing me. Ow.
Okay. Yeah, the Piercing Rune is pretty bad for us there. Let's see, 5-drops, there's not that many. Ooh, Magic Owl, eh? Okay, yeah, that's a really nice draw, I think. Yeah.
You ready for the good stuff?
So we can decide if we want to have a 4/4 on the board, or we can deal 2 damage to the face. And we can go ahead and decide, after playing our Daria, depending on what our board's gonna look like. Wow, okay, well, that's an interesting one to say the least. So 5-drops by the opponent is not that, they aren't that many 5-drops. I think I am actually gonna do this. Turn 5, I think for Dirt is, kind of awkward turn. They don't have their power cards. I mean, they could play a Wizardess, but they don't have their Levi or the Mutagenic, which is, so I'm gonna try and, if our opponent didn't have the Halo Golem, they're not gonna have Halo Golem, which actually wouldn't matter here, but I'm gonna try and, if they can only kill one of our followers, then I think we're looking good. So they do play the Halo Golem here. We do have a lot of damage. They're gonna kill that, which is fine for us. We have a lot of resources. It's gonna be a Blade Mage. I think we can go Insight first. I don't really know. Okay, well, that's interesting. Yeah, I still think Insight's the way to go though. We'll try and pick off this thing. Yeah, okay. And we still get to play this. Okay, well, next turn could be pretty disgusting as well. Do we choose to evolve is interesting. Oh, we actually can evolve that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we just want to put as much pressure on the opponent as possible. I mean, by the looks of it, they have a Levi. if they're playing Professor of Taboos, it would be, you know, pretty devastating for us instead of the Levi. That's one of the things. If it's just a Levi, I mean, I think we have a pretty good position, but... Okay, and it's going to be mutagenic here, which that's going to be lethal for us. But you can see our hand's pretty disgusting. It's turn 7, and we would play both of these. And then we also have an Ogler and a Blade Mage. It's pretty disgusting when the deck, you know, runs. Even though the early game was, you know, we're kind of anemic. When we got there, we got there. That's kind of what the deck tends to do. I don't know how the first second actually breaks down for Daria. I'm assuming it prefers to play first like most decks, but I think in non-aggro matchups, it probably prefers like playing second if you can set up Magic Owl plus Piercing Rune on turn 4. That's very powerful. Big tempo swing, and yeah, against non-aggro matchups, I think Daria probably prefers playing second. It might prefer playing first against like Dragon, trying to, you know, work with the mana advantage, and we'll see if we can get into the game. I'm talking, so I guess I'm not going to be cutting into game 3. Okay. There it is, Thorn Burst. Every rose has its thorn. Yeah, no, obviously a great card, Thorn Burst. A 2 play point spell that just deals 3 damage to anything. Pretty powerful. Let's see if we can get another win here for the 3-0. It's going to be Swordcraft, okay. So we played some Swordcraft the other day, the last video with mid-range sword, so we kind of know how to play. Well, we kind of know what they're probably going to play, but... And, you know, this is not a very good hand. But we'll see if we can try and draw out of it. Our opponent did, you know, keep one, redraw 1. Still pretty bad. We hope to draw like a 2-drop at least. We'll see. It could be aggro sword. I do know that some of the cards still exist. I think Dirt Rune actually has a pretty like good matchup against sword right now. So there's that, I guess. But unfortunately, I think Dirt Rune's matchup against sword is probably better than the Daria Rune one. We're just, you know, playing out the cards in our hand as we see them. If our opponent has like Frontline Cavalier, we're kind of worried. We're just kind of worried about our opponent, you know, playing a lot of cards. Okay, so they're gonna play Mars. I think the general threat of Mars is more worrisome than like the threat of a Mars resolving is more worrisome, or Mars staying on the board is more worrisome than, you know, a Bladed Hedgehog unchecked. Because if he plays Frontline Cavalier, he just has a really sticky board, and swords, if they can stick a board against, you know, this deck, against our hand especially, it's gonna be pretty risky for us. Okay, that's actually fine for us. Oh, that's a very nice play by our opponent actually. So our Craig here is actually not gonna be able to kill the Bladed Hedgehog, which is pretty bad. We will insight here. Ogler. So I think the play is to Craig.
Maybe, just maybe, this magic will help.
We do have to try and stem some of the damage. This is gonna, you know, we're not looking great because our early game was a little messed up. Turns out, you know, it would have been maybe right to kill the Bladed Hedgehog, but who knows, like, Luminous Mage here. Okay, that's, you know, annoying, obviously. So we're gonna take 6 here, go to 9. That's gonna leave us dead to an Albert on the next turn. But, you know, we gotta take some risks here and there. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go for the Frozen Mammoth play. So if we hit a Blade Mage here, we're actually doing really nice. Did not hit a Blade Mage. I mean, our next turn is absolutely insane if we don't die. Which, I mean, I'm expecting we're gonna die, but... the opponent really only needs 2 damage of Storm, so a Juliet if they play that. But no, likely an Albert is just going to be the killing blow here. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Next turn, Mysterious Circle actually gains us a play point, which is, you know, busted.
My sword brings hope.
And you can see that, you know, Mysterious Circle and the Conjure Golem are actually going to, you know, play out somewhat nicely.
Paladins, attack!
We still might just lose here
I lost? Yeah, right.
because all the face damage that our opponent can put out, but we're playing a competitive game. I mean, they do have 2 evolution points above us, but let's see here. So playing this is actually going to reduce these to 6, which is pretty good. I think we do want a Daria on this turn. It's going to be more beneficial than the ward, so we're just going to play... Actually, we can't actually do that, can we? No. It's a little annoying, so we're just going to go for this here then. So in this case,
I won't lose again.
you know, we do have the play points necessary.
Take my shield.
How good is a 2-3 versus 6 damage to the face? I think we are gonna kill this.
Take up
So I'm
my
not really,
shield.
you know, at this point we're down way too many evolution points. But what I was scared of there is that our opponent could have Lancer of the Tempest for 7 and just kill us with the damage from the Lancer of the Tempest. This way we're not dead to that. And our Thor here is like, we'll see what they can pull up.
Let's speed things up.
Wow, they're running Quick Blader. They're running a weird deck. Well, I don't really agree with the opponent's configuration of the deck. You know, Quick Blader,
Awaits my return.
Lux, like, it's kind of a weird card to play. But you know, we could still be dead here. We're looking for lethal though. 8 plus 8. Oh wow, that's a pretty lucky top deck from us. Yeah, I mean, 6 plus 2 is 8, 4 plus 4 is 8. Yep, that has to be lethal. Gonna punish him for the Lux play.
No.
And that's just gonna be lethal, wow. Daria showing its prowess in pulling wins out of nowhere once again. It's just, you know, a stupid deck. I can see, you know, side games not nerfing it. I guess we had a mission that I didn't even check. But I can you know, see that the side game's not nerfing it right now. It's gonna rotate soon, and you can see some of the games that we did play were kind of iffy. The cards didn't line up. If our opponent had, you know, a little bit of a better draw, we could have been dead. So, and it's gonna be Isabel again. Well, I wouldn't say again, because the last time was Daria,
I
but
guess you're looking for a fight.
so I actually like Wind Blast here, but I think we just, yeah, okay, well, Daria again. Daria, it's always here for us. I'm pretty sure we've had Daria every single game, you know, in the first couple cards, which, of course, you know, the statistics are going to, you know, be biased if, you know, small sample size, but wow, this could turn out to be a pretty good game for us. If we draw a Piercing Rune, then we're in business. And our opponent is going to be playing Dirt Rune, which is, I think, fine for us. Gotta think face is the place here. The literal only card I think that punished us there was the magic missile. Chain of Calling, what? Why is their opponent playing Chain of Calling? That's interesting. I don't know if I can think of like any one single runecraft card that the opponent would really want here. I think we just go. I mean, at this point we're committed there.
No.
Oh wow, that's gonna be the combo right there, folks. Next turn's gonna look nice for us. Okay, yeah, that's fine for us, totally. We are, you know, going off, as they say. Magic Owl. This is, I would say, the best hand we've had of all of these games, for sure. This is just ludicrous for us. I wonder what our opponent did Chain of Calling for, though. I can't really think of a card, like one runecraft follower. Maybe like a leave. I guess. Okay, so if our opponent's playing like sort of a burn sort of style list, it could be a Magic Founder. That's possible, but otherwise, can't really tell what our opponent's. Okay, Magic Owl. Interesting.
Done for.
Yeah, this is weird. I think we're gonna make, you know, the play here. There's some interesting lines. I think I'm just gonna go for, you know, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's gotta be that line. Yep, just make sure. Yep. So we could have, you know, saved some more resources, but I just want to, you know, get out there right now.
Going beyond dimensions.
Make sure we don't play the Daria first.
Atone with your lifeblood.
Play the Daria now.
Say I didn't warn ya.
Well, and our hand just, you know, showed up very nicely here. What could our opponent play? So maybe there's some sort of control deck. Calamitous Curse here, you know. Luckily for us, they don't have Earthright or like an Earth Sigil for the Calamitous Curse. I think Calamitous Curse does cost 6. I'm just trying to think of cards that could save my opponent here. Mutagenic is probably pretty powerful. Okay, so they are playing some sort of a Daria style deck. And you know, a Daria on their side is pretty powerful as well. We are also though, looking pretty nicely.
It won't be long now. You'll all be swept away.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, the Blade Mage here is actually really big for our opponent.
Time to head home.
Let's see, Insights. I think I can afford to play an Insight here. Clark. Definitely afford to play Clark here.
It's knowledge I seek.
Let's see, Conjure Golem. Yeah, so we'll go with the Conjure Golem here.
Atone with your lifeblood. Let's thin them out.
I lost? Yeah,
Two. I'm gonna choose to evolve this here. I think the difference between 1 and 2 is.
Get blasted, loser.
So, Piercing Rune now kills this, if, you know. Piercing Rune would have killed it either way. The only card that that was the only one really there, the Magic Missile was the only worry. Had we gone for this? Oh man, and then the opponent gets the Mysterian Missile too. Which is, I mean, sort of relevant depending on what they can play besides the Mysterian Missile.
I
and it's gonna be nothing. And this game we did play second, and we were able to execute, you know, the piercing rune magic owl turn 4, which is, you know, definitely one of the more powerful cards that you can do there. And we'll go ahead and see if we can get that. And we are back, and let's see who our opponent is. It is going to be Bloodcraft Vania with the Bloodcraft background. Let us see. We're looking for that big blue chest. Wind Blast is an interesting card. It is, you know, an interactive spell. I think on the balance, I think we will keep it. So the thing with Wind Blast is, if we only have Wind Blast in our hand and then we can't draw any cheap spells, so Wind Blast is useless. Oh wow, so it's gonna be okay. Well, aggro blood, maybe probably neutral aggro blood here. Oh, missile is gonna be nice for us, I think. Well, actually, circle might have also been fine. Wow. Okay, another goblin. Okay, well, I think we just go for the missile here. We've drawn, you know, pretty decent here. You know, a 3-drop our opponent could play. I'm thinking maybe like a Grimnir or something. It does feel like the it does feel like neutral, definitely, at this point. I think I'm fine going for this. 4 drops, it's possible that was a misplay. I kind of, you know, I'm hoping to draw better, I guess. If our opponent plays an Impartial Strix here, we're kind of crossing our fingers, and they don't, which is nice for us. We can go ahead and play the Insight first. That's a beautiful draw for us. We're gonna go and play it. So, you know, looking at, you know, the cards here, it's perfect. Next turn we have, you know, this little combo right here, which is always, well, we'll go with this little combo because, you know, this is an animated one, so we'll go ahead and, you know, drop the animated one for sure. That's probably gonna go at the thing. Yep. I think we're looking pretty good here. Ogler is one of the cards we would have rather drawn with the Daria, but I don't think there's a reason to play it too slow here. I mean, I feel like the worst card our opponent plays is like a Phantom Cat, which is, you know, fine for us. Phantom Cat's a 5/5, so it's gonna go into a 7/7. So we evolve this 8/9. So it doesn't. I don't think it really matters which one we evolve. I guess. So this. I think. Usually, I think it'd be better to split. You know, split it. You know, left and right. But you know, you kind of want to not put all your eggs in one basket. Kind of evolve the smaller followers, so you have two more even followers. But I think we're fine here. I think if we had evolved this, it would have go to 7/7 minus 4, be 3. It actually just dies to like a Hungering Horde or a Razor Claw if our opponent wants to go for that. So, you know, if our opponent wants to make the more aggressive play, they can trade here. I still think we're looking, you know, fine. Piercing runes, it's probably going to be better to use the piercing rune here.
We'll meet again.
Could go this. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yep. Okay, yeah. You know, what is our opponent really going to play? We'll just go ahead and play that. Since, you know, this only deals damage to an enemy, that's going to be a concession. That's going to be beautiful. Today's going to be, you know, pretty quick video, I would say. Only 35 minutes to yesterday's like, you know, over 50 minutes. which is nice for us. We're gonna get that beautiful blue box. This deck might need to be nerfed. It's kind of busted. The draws, but then again, if you don't get Daria, it's kind of out there. But go ahead and redeem those rewards. We're still qualified for Group A, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. You guys, you probably didn't, because I know people dislike the deck, but it's a powerful deck. It's there. It's rotating soon. I mean, Daria is Rage of Bahamut, so it's rotating soon. So yeah, you gotta play it while it's still there. Excited for the new expansion. We got one more day left of Grand Prix, and then we're gonna move to the next round, Group A. And yeah, hope you guys did enjoy that. And as always, rate, comment, subscribe. See you guys later.